Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. I trust you are fine. No call day. Well, let's see how it goes, and let's see whether or not the pressure will be enough for the duty bearers and the policymakers to hear and say that things have to be done in the right manner. We will talk about toll booths becoming places of public convenience very soon. But it's obvious that at this point, the president needs to do a reshuffle because some of his men, his acolytes, are tired. If they are not tired, that means that they are too comfortable. If they are not too comfortable, it means they are taking the people for a ride. Because you hear some of the announcements that are made in the name of policy and you wonder whether or not this is the same Ghana under the same President Akufo-Addo who had told us forward-looking things in 2016 and in 2020. Sometimes it hurts. It hurts painfully sometimes. But it be so we get them. So it be so we go handle them. This morning I want to quickly talk about some tax issues because somebody raised an issue with the GRA tax portal. I'll tell you about some success stories that Johnny's Bite has had, but the GRA has developed a domestic tax administration system called the GITMIS. And like all systems, it comprises a certain back end for the management of tax assessment and a front end for the filing of taxes both by individuals and companies. So the front end is available to the general public with the objective of, one, you want to file your taxes, and two, the payment of these taxes as well. And then the front end tax filing system is connected to the Ghana.gov portal to make and receive payments. And I think that was a great innovative that the Ghana Revenue Authority brought, which was fantastic as well. I don't know who designed it anyway. But this tax filing system is available on the website, www.taxpayersportal.com. I found something quite interesting. Now, there I say that it's fraught with problems. I'm not a tax expert, I'm not an IT expert, but I believe that there's something that's not too cool with the coding, the challenges, and the design. So, for example, taxpayers can submit any kind of data, rendering the back-end system equally useless, hampering domestic tax mobilization drive, especially now that we are talking about e-levy. Government is determined to impose it on us and all of that. Now, this is what you see. Once you go onto taxpayersportal.com, this is what you see. This is the first thing that you see. Obviously, I couldn't put up my TIN number and my TIN and my Ghana card number here for security reasons. But I took some screenshots, and that if you'll be kind enough to activate those ones for me, I took some screenshots while going through the process, and I share that with you. So once you activate it, this is it. Now, what I saw was that some of the glaring weaknesses in the tax filing system is that a year-on-year assessment, it should not be possible for me to select a future year. For example, I'm in 2022. It should not be possible for me to select December 2022 and pay communication service tax, because I've not made calls in December 2022. I've not sent text messages in December 2022. So how is it possible that I am allowed to file a tax for December 2022 when I have not gone there? So that period system, it allows me to input a period like this. And I use December 2022 because we're in 2022. But we are not even done with February. Anybody who is compliant with taxes will know that you file your taxes, say you go through February, and then at the end of February, that's when you file your taxes. So it should not be possible that I have not lived through December 2022. Of course, I'll live through December 2022 to make a few calls here and there. But it should not be possible for me to say, I want to file communication service tax, which is a tax based on what I had consumed by way of my data and all of that, to say I want to file it. Again, there's one other thing. Show me the next slide. There's one other thing. The tax identification number of the employer is inconsistent with the known format, which means that a user can enter any string of wrong alphanumeric characters and the system will accept it. So, for example, if the system is biometric, My Ghana card number says GHA 000012345678. And I enter it. Straight away, my name as the bearer of that Ghana card number should appear. So that if I want to pay a gift tax like that, it should just appear. The TIN number is there, it should appear. It should not give me the option to say that I am choosing whatever taxpayer's name. So my name is Johnny. This is my card. This is my number. But then when I'm entering, I say, as a taxpayer, my name is Kukiti. It should not happen. Because as soon as I enter in my digits, it should point me to the direction and say, this is Johnny Hughes, this is Peter Duncan. So anybody at all can enter anything. Another thing that I saw is that, for example, the conversation about just putting in any value at all that you can find. Any value at all. So sometimes I can just push in any value, excess bonus, that is a compound value. Users should not be able to enter that value. Accommodation, for example, if I pay 10,000 cedis a month for my accommodation, I should be paying a value of 10% of that, which is what the law requires. So if I spend 10,000 a month times maybe 12 months, which is 1.2, I should not be declaring more than 120,000. You get it? I should not be declaring more than that and not more than 10% of that. Vehicle benefit tax, for example, there should not exceed 7,200. That's what is in the books. As it is now, I can just get in there and start inputting anything, 50,000. So tax value of taxable gift, 50,000. Exempt value, 50,000. I just keep entering. Once you enter anything, it puts, and then there's no cap on it. Because the essence of us trying to streamline it is to have a certain validation. So the deduct reliefs, for example, SSF, this is a compound value. It's supposed to be 5.5% of an employee's basic salary. And the users should not be able to enter any value at all. Because if I earn 3,000, it should be 5.5% of my 3,000. If then I can just come and enter any figure at all, anything at all, then it's a problem. There's marriage responsibility tax that you're able to get some 1,200 if you're depending on your circumstance or situation, child support and all of those ones. So those are the key things that I saw. Somebody drew my attention to it and I had to run through the system. And I'm saying that this is an innovation by the Ghana Revenue Authority. It is good, it is convenient, it makes life easy for all of us, but I have seen some challenges with the back end, and I've seen it and I'm highlighting it, and I think that the Ghana Revenue Authority should be able to fix it. Because if you don't fix it, now we're trying to mobilize revenue. People will beat the system to be able to declare just anything, not exactly what they had spent and how much they owe the state. I don't know if you get what I mean. So, for example, if I spend 60,000, I should be able to put out 60,000 and declare tax for 60,000, and not spend 60,000 and come and declare 3,000 and still pay under declare. You get what I mean? So maybe we need to start looking at it again, and it should be open so that people are encouraged. The system is fortified, and we need to go. Presently, as it is now, I think that it should not be possible to exceed the values. It should not be possible to just go on and declare just anything. It should be possible for the system to be able to guide us and make sure that we are all on the right track. So Ghana Revenue Authority, good morning to you. I have seen this and I think that you should be able to fix this particular problem. Put the validation, put a cap on it, and let us have a very sacrosanct system that will raise domestic revenue for all of us so that we can be Ghana beyond borrowing and we don't go and borrow plenty things. Good morning to you, Ghana Revenue Authority. Now, there are two success stories that I want to share with you. But first, you know that we are celebrating Chocolate Week, right? Pull the video of the news item of the president promising every child in this country that they will have chocolate a day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday when they go to school. This is it. One pupil, one cocoa drink, Ghana School Feeding Program. August 15, 2019. And I'm just reminding us, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. That's our boss for the coordinator for the school feeding program, Mrs. Kwashiga, is that her name? Right. Now, it talks about the fact that we were going to make sure that every child, government of Ghana, is implementing policies that will help instill the habit of cocoa consumption in the populace and in the long run create market for cocoa products in the country. One of these policy initiatives is to provide a cup of cocoa drink to all kindergarten, primary schools, and in Ghana, every other school-going day. That is 3 times per week, preferably Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This promise was made in 2019. This morning, on behalf of all the children, I want to ask a simple question. Where is the cocoa drink, Mr. President? You promised the children. They saw you as their father figure, their grandfather. May it not be said that you deceived the children, sir. Because you said that you're going to give them cocoa drink, and you said that you were going to make sure that the consumption of cocoa on the local market goes up. You said it yourself. Nobody held a gun to your head, sir. Now, the children are asking where the cocoa drink are. Maybe you can't hear their voice. That's why I'm amplifying it for you. Where is the cocoa drink? And I will ask their great minister the same question because he is responsible for planting in this country. So where's the cocoa drink? School feeding program coordinator, good morning to you. Where are the children's cocoa drink? You promised them cocoa drink here. Put the other story so that it doesn't look as if we're going to look for this one. Put the other one. There's another one that's talking about the cocoa drink. It references the president. This morning we're asking on behalf of the children, where is the cocoa drink? And we all know the essence of cocoa, the polyphenol and everything else that will help the children to grow. It will help their minds to grow, to absorb. So this morning we're asking, where is the one pupil, one cocoa drink that we promised the children? This is it. It was a promise made to them. So Mr. President, maybe you have forgotten. I'm just reminding you that give the children their cocoa drink. If you can't give them the cocoa drink, apologize to them and tell them, I promise you I couldn't deliver. Because it is not nice that you promise children, your grandchildren, that you will give them cocoa drink and you don't give them cocoa drink. I just came to remind you, Mr. President. Good morning. Danny, let's go to Likpe. You remember about some 3-4 weeks ago, we did something about the Likpe Bakwa Polyclinic. It was in a deplorable state. I'll find the pictures now. Okay, so this is a part of the Likpe Bakwa Polyclinic. This was what it was at the time when we went to meet it. And the place was so deplorable, their condition was so worse, and nothing really has changed, except to say that they have had some help come to them. Politician John Dumelo had taken some relief items to them, and I'll give you the list of the things that he gave to them shortly. But he took it and gifted it. Let's see John Dumelo, and this is credit to us because he acknowledged that Johnnie's bites drew attention to this. So this is it. These are the things that John Dumelo presented to the Likpe Bakwa Hospital. All these nice items. This is the responsibility of the state that the state has failed to achieve and do for the people of Likpe. Forget about the fact that Santo Kofi, Akpafu, Likpe, Lologbe, they don't have MP. Forget about it. Even their hospital, which I understand has been downgraded from a polyclinic to a health center, is not receiving attention. And very soon, maybe you play the video of the nurse for me. The nurse who is in charge. There's no doctor who is in charge. It's a nurse who is in charge of the place, who says when it rains, the whole place leaks. The health minister will not post his children there. Play that video for me of the nurse in the black and white batakari. Play for me.
Likpe Polyclinic. On behalf of the management and the staff of Likpe Polyclinic, we just want to express our profound gratitude to John Dumelo, having responded at the speed of light to our plight. I'll say a couple of weeks ago, we came to the well. Likpe Polyclinic came to the well through Johnnie's bite. And he's responded to our plight by donating some items that we are in dire need of. Multiple items, including multiple BP apparatus, suctioning machine, pulse oximeters, detergents, and you name them. They are quite much. And so we are expressing our profound gratitude to him. He's been a patriot and a good citizen of Likpe. As a matter of fact,
that's the nurse in charge, and they are happy, and they reference Johnnie's bite. So keep hating. We will keep working. Now, let's listen to John Dumelo.
Polyclinic. A couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, there was a news item on TV3 by Johnnie Hughes about the state of the Lipe Bakwa Polyclinic. And so, incidentally, last week was my birthday, so every birthday I do a donation to most of the clinics in the community. And so today I'm here to do a donation to the Lipe Bakwa Polyclinic. Some of the items include hand sanitizers, gallons of liquid soap, plaster, syringe, gauze, test kits, that's malaria and hepatitis B. And then I also got some machines. You have the suction machine and then you have the nebulizer. The nebulizer is used especially for asthmatic patients, and the suction machine is used to suck liquid out of patients. Currently, as we speak, there's no suction machine here, there's no nebulizer here, and so when they have cases where they need to use, or when a patient needs to use this, or when the health staff need to use these items, unless they take the patient all the way to Hohoi, which is about 15 kilometers on a very deplorable road. And so my aim or my plan is to be able to bring healthcare to the doorsteps of the people. And
that's John Dumelo there responding to the things that we had highlighted. We had just gone for a wedding at the Lipe area. We saw it. We had to bring it to your attention. And so thank you very much, John Dumelo, and congratulations to you and the rest of the team, and also to the nurse who stood and collected the items. Thank you to you and your team for working in that deplorable situation. Danny, maybe we'll play 2 of the videos from the Lipe hospital. Then we'll come down to Accra. There's another hospital. Just to point to the duty bearers that they have a duty towards the people of Lipe, because all the adjoining places there actually require the services of Lipe. But because the place is so not kept well, they leave and come to Hohoi instead. They live here and go to Hohoi Government Hospital itself. But you know that once Hohoi had been elevated to a regional hospital, the next hospital, which is this one, the second biggest one, should have been the district hospital. Now this is it. These are some of the beds that they have. Maybe take me to the ward, the female ward. Check it out. If you are ill and they put you here, you will die. If you are ill and they put you inside this one, your sickness will be aggravated. You will die. It's in our own Ghana. It is in our own Ghana. This is it. So yes, John Dumelo has taken something to support them, but I also want to call on the health minister and all the other key people there that the Lipe Bakwa Hospital is calling on you for attention. Now on to our second success story. There's an infirmary at the Okaikwe South area that I've been chasing for about 6 or so years of my journalism career. And I'm happy to report to you that it's changed. Now this was what it looked like back then. This was what it looked like. So this was the infirmary at a popular place called the West Compound. It looked like this, or this is the reconstruction process. This was what it looked like, an infirmary for the people of Okaikwe South. And they had to reconstruct it like this. Ketsi CFAO and the MP for the area, Dakwa Newman, they decided to rework it. And this is what the infirmary looked like back then when we started chasing it on Community Connect on 3FM 92.7 before Johnny's Bite came. We spoke about it, I think, once or twice. And now I will show you the beautiful work that the young budding politician Dakwa Newman, who's MP for the area, has done. This is what she's converted it to. This is what it has been converted to. So you saw that dirty structure. Let me bring back the dirty structure. This is what it's been converted to. This was what it was back then. Now show them the new structure that has been done, and Ketsi, Johnny's Bite as well. The new structure, this is what it looks like now. So when we stand there in the morning and talk, we're talking because we want situation to get better. And we want to especially celebrate CFAO and the Honorable Dakwa Newman for making sure that this is done. The people of Okaikwe South will love you. They appreciate you. They are grateful. And that's the beautiful lady there, Dakwa Newman, who's MP for Okaikwe South. She got it all happening. She got it all working out. And we are happy that we can associate with such great success that has happened. So I brought you 2 success stories today. One from Lipe and then this one from Okankwe South. And then I also brought you some defects that were seen in the Ghana Revenue Authority's taxpayers portal. And then the ultimate question this morning is, the President of the Republic promised the children of Ghana one hot cup of cocoa drink Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in 2019. He said he was going to encourage the children to stay in school and also to encourage the children to learn and to love cocoa and to help with the local consumption of cocoa. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Here we are. Mr. President, good morning. The children, on behalf of the children, I'm asking you, where is the cocoa drink you promised the children? Maybe you have forgotten. So I just came to remind you that you promised the children cocoa drink and you have not given them their cocoa drink. Good morning to you.